What's going on, you guys? This is MaxKDI here, another Dell Optiplex 7020. This is the small form factor, and this video is a disassembly teardown. I'll show you guys how to do that. So first you will need to just wear latex gloves, and you will need a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips screwdriver. So what I'm going to do is look at the other side like this and remove the side cover panel. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna remove the fan shroud right here. So you take your fingers like this and remove the fan shroud, and it comes right out. You have to go with your finger like this to release it. Remove the optical drive here, disconnect the SATA and power, and a little clip right here. You take your finger like this and you lift it up to release it. And now we're gonna disconnect the hard drive cage, and this little clip right here with secure clip. You take your finger and you're going to turn it to the left to release the secure lock. Again, this is a right locked, left means unlocked. Disconnect the SATA and power from the hard drive, and you're going to do is take your finger like this and you lift this up the hard drive cage, and it comes right out. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the memory. Disconnect we're going to disconnect the 8-pin right here from the power, and the 4-pin right here too for the power right there. Can you see? And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and there's a little, use a flathead screwdriver right here. This is hard drive screw right here, the hard drive cage. It holds the lock screw right there. So you need a flathead, and to remove it, and this is for the hard drive cage, locks down the secure lock right there. You just use a flathead to remove it. Okay, now disconnect the USB right there. This looks like it's a fan, for the fan, front fan. Get that disconnected, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip it the other side, the desktop computer, like this, and we're gonna try to remove the 3 screws in the back from the power supply. It's gonna be right here, the 3 screws. Using 3 screws in the back from the power supply, use a Phillips screwdriver, and you're gonna go ahead and flip it to the other side like this. Remove the bracket here, the latch right here, the PCI bracket latch, because we're gonna try to remove the power supply. And what you guys have to do is you're gonna take a flathead screwdriver. You see right here the blue clip right there? That's a secure clip right there for the power supply holds. So we're going to take a screwdriver and you're going to press it down to release the power supply on the clip. Like this, and let me show you guys. Like this, you're going to press on it, the power supply comes right out. And so remove the power supply. Now we're going to go ahead and disconnect all the cables. They're connected here. The SATA cables, internal speaker, and it looks like it's so the front right here looks like it's audio. So, and all the other cables, make sure you guys disconnect here into the motherboard. And to remove the other cables, you see the layer that's got a little clips you have to press on with your finger like this to release it. Same with this one too right here. You take your finger like this, and you gotta press on it gently to release it, the lock, because otherwise if you're gonna try to press and remove it, you're gonna damage the motherboard, so be really careful. You just have to go like this to release it, the lock. So make sure everything's disconnected. Now what we have to do is remove the processor heatsink right here. and it's got, we use a Phillips screwdriver, and this little so it looks like it's a 4 pin right here. You have to disconnect too. Right there, you have to disconnect. It's got a little clip right here too, a secure clip. You have to press on your finger right there with your finger to release it, and go ahead and use a Phillips screwdriver to remove it. So remove the heatsink, processor heatsink, fan, cooler. Okay, now there's a little intruder right here, the sensor. You have to get that disconnected too, it looks like, and it's got a, well, here, it's got a little pin right here. You have to press on it to release it too, right there. And this is for the, when you remove the side cover panel, it notifies you the case is open. So that's what it does. So we got that disconnected. Now you can remove the PCI brackets right here, the low profile. Now, what you're going to do is, we're going to go ahead and try to pull the motherboard out. Make sure you disconnect all the wires. There's a power switch, you have to disconnect that too right there. Right there, you get that disconnected, and it looks like everything's disconnected. So what we have to do now is use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the motherboard, and so I'm just going to start off from the top. So it looks like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like you got 5 screws here that you have to remove. So it looks like it's got total 5 screws that have to be removed from the motherboard. And make sure everything's disconnected. So here's the motherboard. And what we're going to do is try to remove the motherboard. And we're going to remove the processor. So you're going to take your finger like this and lift up the clip right here. Processor comes right out, and just remove the processor. Be really gentle. Really gently remove it. And here's the wires in the front, but we get that removed later. I'm going to try to pull the remove the motherboard. And so you're going to take your finger and lift it up really gently to remove it. Just like that. So here's the motherboard. And we're going to remove the front cover basil here. And to do that, there's little clips right here. Take your finger like this, really gently remove it, and the front cover basil will come right out. Now what we're going to do is remove the fan here, and the fan comes out really easy. Just it's got a rubber here, and just move around like this, and it comes right out. And it's held by the rubber, you see right here. It's not using any screws, just the rubber. And there'll be, let's see what else we can remove. So it'll be the last part is remove the front right here, the panel, the USB. And you can use a Phillips screwdriver right here. And what you have to do is it slides like this, and it comes right out, so you have to slide it to the right to remove it. So here's for the USB 90 for the front panel right there, removed. So, and there's an internal speaker you can remove right there too, right here. See the internal speaker? So I get the little clip right here, you press your finger like this to remove it. And it comes right out, just like that. And that's about it, you guys. This was a teardown disassembly of Dell Optiplex 7020 small form factor. See you guys, thanks for watching, bye.